Hi, this is Chris from Evelyn James Couture. Today is part 2 of my SLG collection. I have all Louis Vuitton SLGs, but today in my unboxing and reveal, I got my very first SLG from Gucci and I love it. So I have a friend today, my youngest. Come over here.
I go over here.
This is my sweet helper today.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, and we have a cat helping us as well. How hysterical. So I'm going to have a helper hand me some of my SLGs so I can go ahead and explain everything to you.
Can I hand you?
I would love it if you handed it to me. So part 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, about 14 items. Can you hand me the other one that's in there too? So I have a thing with Jungle Poppy dots in sugar something. I can't believe that I can't remember the name right now. Push your hair out of your eyes.
I'm sorry.
So this is a pochette 26. Let's see, in this pattern I have a bag charm and a keep all, and I have a makeup bag as well, the PM in that. So love this. This is a great travel piece for me. I'm gonna move on to my vintage pochette 26, and I have the trifecta. I also have the 19 and the 15. Those are also vintage, so I had the vachetta replaced on those. Or I should say I am having the vachetta replaced on those. It's kind of in Louis Vuitton's hands right now. Replacing the pull tab, but also the lining on the inside. You know, sometimes the lining starts to peel or flake off, and it's important to me that my pieces are in great shape. Get the next one and you can show it. Okay, 1 minute. Yes, I'll talk about it. You can show it. Hop up here, baby.
I'm so tiny.
You're so tiny. You could stand up.
Oh, okay, I'll probably be the size of you then. Okay.
So this is a vintage checkbook holder. It is the monogram front and back. It has the coated canvas leather on the outside, leather on the inside. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ID, credit card, business card slots in there. May I borrow this?
Yep.
You can see that you can put a checkbook in there, a checkbook in here. This is where I would put it, especially if you have duplicate checks. You could put, I guess it doesn't have to be duplicate checks. If you had checks, you would put the back kind of heavier cardboard in there and the rest of it in here. Yes. Would you like to model it again? This was kind of before I could really see the differences in vintage items, and this one does have a couple glazing issues right at the corners. So I would not buy this quality today. I would probably rate that about a 5 out of 10, and I'm way pickier now. I'm like a 9. Yes, you can show it up close.
Thank you.
I am more of a 9 out of 10 now. Yep, see the glazing issues? Good job.
So,
this is one of my Christmas gifts this year. This is a
I'm supposed to
Wapiti.
hold it.
Oh, I'm sorry, you hold it.
It's okay.
The Wapiti is a camera case that Louis Vuitton, I don't know the date code on the inside, but they came out with it probably in the early 2000s when point and shoot cameras were really popular. I'm going to unzip it for you, and I'm going to show them the inside of it.
I just zipped it back up.
Oh, okay. It has a red interior that's kind of flannel with a slip pocket right here. You can carry it as a wristlet. You can take off the clasp and use it as, you know, an SLG in your bags.
Or you can just put it in your purse.
You could just put it in your purse. That's right. So I'm going to keep this off because I'm going to show this on another item. Go ahead and grab something else for me.
Okay, can I hold it?
Isn't this fun to have a helper today? So this is one of my fun limited edition pieces, and this is prior to me being as particular about quality. I saw it on a Facebook group and I thought, oh my God, this is such a one of a kind. I have to go with it.
Oh, so
This is the Min Lin fabric. It has the green monogram on it. Oh, it sounds like it's stuffed. You want to take the stuffing out and show everybody what's inside?
Yes.
Bubble wrap.
Yeah.
I'll hold it for you.
Okay, thanks.
And you can see it's not very exciting. It has a tan interior. There's a slip pocket in there. And this is kind of cool. Let me borrow that baby.
Yep.
This guy is made in France. He's got a really fun heat stamp with a leather that's just been kind of bolted on there. You want to hold it?
Yeah.
There is the mushroom. This is really cool. This is a graffiti pattern. This is vernis, monogram here. This is some epi.
Yes.
What did you say?
Can I say something about
You
it?
go ahead, say something about it.
Okay, so here it has like it's like the Louis Vuitton like
Vernis.
print,
Mhm.
yeah, in it, and then these parts, some of the parts on like the mushroom and the heart are textured. That's
That's
what
right.
I think is really cool.
And I consider this a pochette. You know, it has the cute little strap here. You can hold it on your arm. You can take it off this side, put it here, and wear it like a wristlet. Really nice. So going back to the quality of this, you know, the fabric is not in the best condition. And I've seen them a couple times on eBay in much, much better condition. So I thought about selling this and buying a better quality one.
Here are some stains, and I don't know why I'm doing this.
Oh, you're doing a great job.
Okay, thanks.
You want to go get the next piece?
Yeah, I have it.
Oh, you
And
have
then,
it
like,
already?
Here's stains. And
Yes. Okay, so I sneaked peek, and I just got this piece. It is, I'm going to call it an SLG. It's blue suede, and it is a single watch travel holder. Suede navy blue on the outside, suede cream on the inside. It has a double snap to it. Go ahead, give it a good snap.
These are the buttons.
Here, let's pull it back.
Here are the buttons. And then here are the
And it has a removable
Ready?
cushion inside that you put your watch
Wait for the
around.
snap.
Snap. And I will tell you, I'm a little disappointed in my plans. I hadn't done enough research, and I was kind of hoping that I could use this as a bracelet holder. I usually just wear one watch. I'm not really a traveling person.
Nope.
But you can, or I'm not usually traveling with more than one watch, but you can see when I push down my bangle, it extends out the front and back, which I just don't think is a very good thing for the bracelet or for the shape of the watch holder.
Okay.
I'm going to take the bangle out because I don't want to warp everything or warp the bangle as well. This is a Louis Vuitton Multicarte in fuchsia. So the, hang on just a second, the zipper pull is fuchsia leather. Again, we have our coated canvas front and back. We have the fabric fuchsia here. I know this is in many colors now, but originally it was just in the fuchsia and a couple other pink. Let me think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dividers in there. So it's perfect for holding lots of cards. So as I said in part 1 video, I have probably about 40 SLGs. That's okay.
Okay.
So I think I'm breaking it up between, let's just say 20 on each video. Sure. So I love Insolite wallets. I have the organizer, the wallet, and I call this one the mini coin.
This is the one she uses. So
This one I use all the time. We have a shadow coming in. So come on over and sit on my lap so you're not in the bright sun. There you go.
So here it has the print for Louis Vuitton. And then in here is my mom's credit thingies.
Yes. So it has 5 slots for identification or credit cards or business card holders. This right here, sweetheart, is called a slip pocket, and I usually keep like bonus cards for
Or like change.
different salons It has a single snap closure. You want to bring it up here and show them?
So here it's a snap right here, and it's one snap. But then if you want to store some change or money, there's a zipper right here, which there actually is some change in there. So, yeah.
Okay, this is another vintage piece. I adore vintage pieces. Has a little bit of a vachetta, I was trying to say piping along the sides, a vachetta tab. I think it says made in France on the tag. This is a Trousse Ronde, which I would think means round. The lining is impeccable. It doesn't have any peeling or stickiness. The vachetta is still very light, but I just got this. I'm going to use it in my purse as a pencil, a Sharpie, and a pen holder. Yes.
Say something.
Yes, go ahead.
So most of them are like this, like triangular or like a normal purse look. And I don't know how Louis Vuitton can make like a purse or something in
cylinder.
In a cylinder.
Good job.
It's just crazy. So yeah.
It's fabulous. It's beautiful. Super vintage piece. This, I believe, is from the 70s. The canvas is getting pretty stiff. I need to do some research to see, I'm sorry.
Like choking you.
Choking you. To see if there's a way to soften this canvas. It has this fun kiss lock right there. It's a change holder. Let me see. Oh yeah, I can actually see it's gold toned on the side. So I think the top and the lock have just been used so much that the gold tone has been worn off. So this is probably my favorite wallet of all time. This is an Insolite organizer. This is the front with the with the zip pocket in the front. The organizer has this really fantastic identification slot. Sure. It has 4, 8, 12 card slots. It has a slot for a pen here. It has one slot here. You could use it as a checkbook so that you are not writing through your checks if you have duplicate checks. You'll get a chance.
This is really boring.
It has a coin zippy. It has a spot in the back and it has a spot here. So I think that some of the things with the Insolite series, you have your snaps on the sides with the wallet and the organizer, but the mini is so small there's just one snap. And a lot of times when you find these, this is from 2010, so this is 8 years old, but a lot of them have the corners, what would be the word, warped. And that's because people use the corners to open it. And I've been really careful to open it from the middle so that I don't have that warping. I also am very careful when I take it out of a tote, no problem at all. But when I take it out of a bag that has the top zipper, I open it really wide and take this out so it's not being scratched over time on the zipper. So this is another vintage piece that I bought off a Facebook group. I don't have a clue in the world what this is called. However, I'm so sorry. It has a snap closure with the gold tone opener, snap, and when you open it, the leather on the inside is incredible. It has a, I'm doing it again. It has a pen. The world's tiniest. Is that a pen holder slot?
That's not a pen holder slot.
It is. It's so tiny. If you've ever seen the Louis Vuitton from the Agenda, they are teeny, teeny, tiny, the pens. You have one spot here for an identification or a credit card. And here comes our very last SLG for part 2 of our video series. Oh my gosh. Part 2. This is not a vintage piece. It is a piece that I got maybe about a year ago on a trip to Boston. My husband bought it for me and I just adored it. It's called Etui, E-T-U-I, I think Voyage in the PM. The only vachetta, which I love, is this pull tab here.